Let's bring y'all in. We'll get up close and personal. So honestly, there really is no real excuse as to why I don't show up more on or in certain things that I want to, honestly, except for myself. And I think in the past, what, like 6 months, 7 months, I realized it. I think I find myself getting to points where I just feel like there's a lot going on, so then I take a break, and then the break ends up being something that is a lot longer than what it's supposed to be, right? And honestly, I think that's fear. Like, I think it's anxiety, I think it's fear. I understand that so many people want me to show up a little bit more on the internet, but my thing with the internet, y'all, is that when you open the door for opinions, you don't only just get the good opinions that you want, right? And I think that that's a given, but it's like unnecessary opinions are now like coming, I guess you could say. And I haven't even experienced that, so I don't even know. Like, and that's the thing. That's why you have to be able to identify fear and reality, because reality is that, have I had anybody ever say anything the most unnecessary or anything like that to my posts? Child, I'm not since like high school, middle school. But in my grown age, at my big age, no. It's never been that. And I gotta stop like basically putting that over myself when that's not my reality. You know what I mean? And God has really been, you know, showing me that in my life. It's just like, if you just take the chance, if you just take the leap, if you just do the hard thing, I promise you'll see that it's nothing like what you're thinking it to be. Okay. I realize it's a lot harder to talk while I'm blow drying my hair, y'all. So I'm about to blow dry this hair first, and then we'll get back to it. And so really with this, I just basically try to do it in somewhat of smaller sections. And right, the idea isn't to get it super straight, but straight enough to where I can just cut some of these super dead ends, split ends, dead ends, child. I'm currently on a, I guess you could say, length retention journey. I've always cut it. Literally since after high school, I just find that maintaining shorter hair is a lot easier than long hair, especially natural. Like, come on now. So we're going piece by piece, and we're literally going in a downward motion. Just so it's super smooth. Honestly, you want to have some sort of technique when you're doing this, because, right, if you just go in all willy-nilly with a blow dryer, you know exactly what that's gonna look like, girl, or feel like. And I don't have time for my hair to be matted, so we're gonna attempt to put these in twists, but I know once I finish this twist, it's gonna come right out. But that's okay, we move. This Miracle Milk by Mazzani. I have been honestly trying to find the best products for a good silk press. It's entirely too hot to be in that bedroom and blow dry this hair and sit down. I feel a lot more lazy when I be sitting down and blow dry my hair. So we're gonna hurry up and get it done. I know it might seem like I went through this piece like 17 million times, but when I tell y'all these roots be so difficult, and we're just gonna bobby pin this bad boy up for now because put them into some bantu knots and call it a day. Because this is a lot already. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's not staying. Hold on. I ain't did bantu knots in a minute, y'all. Bear with me. We just need it to stay. Just right now. But yeah, y'all. So I realized that you really could be your own enemy in so many different ways, and it's one of the biggest ways that the enemy will try to get you to, is what I realized, is your mind. Like, more than ever, the enemy will try to attack your mind because that is the one thing that God can't control. You know what I mean? Like, he can help us, you know, like, mediate our thoughts. He can help us see things better. He can help us, but he can't control our thoughts, right? He knows our thoughts before we even think it. But the enemy knows that the Lord cannot control our mind. And that's exactly where he tries to get us. And so, yeah. I'd rather do the good fight, okay? I do not want the enemy attacking my mind. And what I mean by the enemy attacking our mind, y'all, is literally like, you're going to sleep at night, you're constantly thinking, like, stuff is just always on your mind. No matter what you're doing, you're thinking about work, you're thinking about this, you're thinking about that, you're thinking about that. You're stressing about so many different things. And that ain't nobody but the enemy. Any bad thought is nobody but the enemy. And that's just that on that. Once again, we spray a little bit of that miracle melt. Brush it all through. We're going top to bottom, y'all. That's what I did. Nothing. I'm gonna be back, y'all, because it's hard for me to get a thought out and do this hair. It's too much. BRB. Alright, y'all. Here is finally trimmed. And though it is very uneven and layered, it definitely looks and feels a lot better. And that's what I wanted. I spent a total of 2.5, 3 hours on my hair. Let's see. But how bad it got? Hopefully not crazy. Okay. Alright. If y'all want to see the setup that we've got going on, don't judge, okay? Give me 1 second. This is what trimming our hair look like in the bathroom. Cabinet all open, a mess. This, a mess. So we're gonna get to work and we're gonna clean, y'all. Full transparency moment. That hair done got done. That dog done went out. I've got the biggest size of Chips Ahoy cookies I can find. Cup of milk. That's exactly what I ended up doing. Okay? I feel like I've been standing for 30 days and 30 nights. Okay? The way my knees feel, it's like, is your off day even really an off day? Because, baby, when you gotta do your hair, honestly, I thought I was gonna get myself together, put on some makeup, but the way my hair has just worn me out, I think, just wait, Buddha, sorry y'all, Buddha just be wanting to be. I think that, I'm just gonna chill. This hair, no, I'm not gonna chill entirely. But, oh, by the way, y'all, gotta worry, love her down. Honestly, well, let's chat. So, I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the worming in a second, but just give me a second. Buddha, get down, please, sonny boy, baby. Thank you, mommy loves you. I gotta go pick him some food up, first and foremost. I placed an order for him, for his dog food yesterday. The way we've been scrapping for food, I placed the order for him yesterday to have dinner yesterday. They emailed me to tell me that the order was ready. Get in my car, head there. Said store is closed for remediation. Thankfully, I came back home, realized that he still had some Royal Canine wet food in there. And the reason why I even made it a point to say Royal Canine was not because I want that sponsor, but Royal Canine, if you hear me, if you see this, okay? But if y'all know anything about Frenchies, they are very, 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 very particular. They definitely deal with lots of different issues. So I try to make sure that I'm always on point with the food that I get. And it is getting the same kind of food all the time, specifically Royal Canine. It is just the one food that he has done the best with in his older age, and like most consistently, I should say. So yeah, we're gonna go pick him up that order. So that should be quick. It should just be like an in and out kind of thing. Don't really need to do myself up too much for that. Now, I don't play when it comes to going out. I definitely am very big on you should always get yourself together whenever you go out. So I'm decent. I'm gonna put on some mascara. I'll do a little bit of the basics. The hair, like I said, I just threw them back into 2 twists and put that same clip in the back. But yeah, it's so crazy how a little bit of mascara, some lip liner, and this right here, y'all, my fave. I don't know if y'all can see it, but this is the dupe to that YSL Candy Glaze. And as a YSL Candy Glaze lover, yeah, this is approved. Maybelline can never do me wrong. So, we just got the dog food, like I just told you guys, right back there. We are now, I guess, gonna go into Ulta, because though this was not on the plans, trust, if there's an Ulta in the plaza, I'm gonna go in just to look around. I don't know if I need anything, but no, actually I do want something. I have desperately been wanting Tower 28's hypochlorous acid, which I usually get. To have to go to Sephora in the mall is so much. I feel like I gotta get way more presentable to actually go to a Sephora, but I did see that Ulta had hypochlorous acid by another brand. So I'm gonna take a look at that, and then I also wanted to get Naturium's body butter, the Glow Getter body butter that I usually always have, which, listen, Jalen said that thing worked for eczema for her man, and honey, I have the slightest bit of eczema on my elbows recently, and randomly, like, I've always had light eczema, but it seems like as I'm getting older, it's definitely starting to peak a little bit more on my elbows. And I realized that certain things too also dry it out, that maybe were in some of the products that I was using before, and Naturium's Glow Getter Body Butter is the only thing that has consistently worked to where it minimized the appearance, it made it genuinely feel softer and less like patchy or scaly, and it is very mild. Genuinely nobody probably notices it except for me, but I feel it. And then so yeah, Naturium Body Butter, hypochlorous acid, and there was one more thing that is just like slipping my brain right now, but let's go up in there and see what we got going on. All right, y'all, we are back. Buddha is on my heel because he want to eat something real bad. Y'all, I feel like he is chasing me. Sorry that it's dark in here. Hold on. Well, we finally made it back home. I definitely wasn't on to a lot longer than what I wanted to be. Sorry, y'all. I don't have my higher tripod. I really don't know where it's at, but I'm gonna have to order another one on Amazon because I'm on my little one, and I have to basically bring you guys in more, so we're not super far out and the shot isn't too wide. But we've made it back home. We're about to put on some YouTube if this remote will respond. There is your girl. Follow me. Like, comment, and subscribe. So I love to put on a good mix, and that's exactly what we're about to do. It's real crazy. So I actually am in the midst of planning for my birthday. So let me show y'all. Make sure I don't get a copyright, but basically these types of things. I love throwing on just a basic little mix. I really, I was saying that about my birthday. I'm planning on figuring something out for my birthday, but I would love, this is what I need. This is what I need, a night out. Like, for those who are new, give me a throwback, good feels, music. Like, come on. Let's go with the late night R&B. We're gonna turn this down because, like I said, we're not getting copyrighted. And yeah, we gotta get y'all. Because your girl don't have her higher tripod. We're gonna go over what we got at Ulta. I really don't want to get copyrighted, so that's why I'm trying to talk a little bit louder than the TV. Because YouTube will copyright my video, and I think it stops you guys from seeing my video. So hold on. We are here. Let me get you guys, zoom you guys out a little bit. Good morning, y'all. Yes, I still got on my shirt from last night. Don't worry about it. I felt so tired yesterday. I don't even know why I felt so tired, like genuinely. I don't know why my body keeps doing this, but whatever. So, me right now, still finishing up laundry from yesterday. Currently gonna get some breakfast, and we low-key gotta get a move on because it's 7:56. I got an appointment at 10 and I gotta work at 1:30. And the appointment is like 50 minutes away without tolls or 30 minutes with tolls. Contemplating whether I should take the toll route or not. If y'all don't know, Florida's tolls, specifically where I'm located, terrible. They done got me twice. It was never this bad in South Florida. But sure, we're gonna make us some lemon water. I made some smothered chicken last night, y'all. Ooh, it's so good. I was thinking about it. I couldn't wait to have it for lunch today at work. Sure enough, packed it up for me, and I will be eating that when I get to work. Thank you. All right, y'all. So, BRB, let me lemon water, get a little brekkies together, take a shower, get myself together, and then we get this thing on. It's definitely been some time since y'all last saw me. I'm literally just getting back home from my doctor's appointment that I told you guys about. I did finally go to Target because I did not end up, or I was not able to go yesterday because I was being lazy. And yeah, so I got work at 1:30. Honestly, it is 12:36. So we are gonna bring these bad boys upstairs in the closet. I would show you my closet situation, but we ain't gonna do that too much just yet because that's a little too personal. It's a mess, y'all. It's a mess. That's my excuse for it being a mess. So just please take it, please. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna bring this upstairs. I'm not gonna do too much like organizing or anything like that because I got work. All right, so yeah. Just wanted to check in with y'all. Of course, I got the boy at my hip. Hold on, let's see if you can see him somewhere. We'll be back. I need to leave this house in the next 10-15 minutes. So I'm gonna throw those upstairs real quick. The good thing is that I'm already together for work, so I pretty much just put on something basic. I hate that the bra line show, y'all. Y'all ever, it's just cause I don't hand wash my bras and I know, ooh, focus back. I don't hand wash my bras and I know that I probably should, but I personally am getting so annoyed with them curving, which is basically like right at the lining because they're being washed and they're being dried, and yeah. Moral of the story is wash them bras, but hand wash them. Or just get you some new ones, because that's what I'll do too, honestly. Yeah, y'all, I might just have to end it out here. So hopefully y'all enjoyed the comfort content. I know it was pretty short. This is a 24, 48 hour daily vlog type situation. Not much happened. I need to do a little more on my off days. I try to get about this house, but I'm also trying to enjoy this house. This house is new, y'all, so you'll see glimpses of it, but I won't show too much of it because I really want to start getting it together a little bit more. Because I have like a lot of the main pieces, but I want to add a little character to it, I guess. Or maybe I just might include y'all in it. Give me something else to record. But yeah. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the comfort content, and tune in for the next video. Bye.